Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle and this is Janelle's Scent Closet. Here at the fragrant desk today, where the desk is covered in fragrances, because for today's review we're going to deep dive into one of the Moments by KAIR fragrances that we did an unboxing for, and I just could not detect it during that unboxing, mainly because I had smelled so many other things, and then second because that's just the way the fragrance behaves itself. So for today we're going to get into Cherry on Top, and then also I'll give you a little rundown on Sweet Tooth Society. If this is something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos. So we're going to get into these two fragrances. I'm going to tell you what I found as far as people say it smells like. The original fragrance, not the Moment by KAIR one. If you're not familiar with Moments by KAIR, we did do some unboxings for that brand. It's an indie perfume brand owned by a couple of women, just beautiful, beautiful customer service. And if you want to join their Facebook group, you'll just be privy to all the sales and then also the announcements. They have a Black Friday coming up that they're gearing up for. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to tack on any fragrances that, you know, we go over before then. That are not available on the site, because small indie brands will do that. If you just email them or message them, hey, I'm really interested in something I saw a review on. I don't see it on your website. And do you have it available? And you can, you know, add it to your orders, which is really nice. I just found this out. So I like to, you know, give you guys that information once I do find things like that out. But for today, let's go ahead and get into these, okay, you guys, because I know I left you guys on a pretty big cliffhanger. I was not able to detect Cherry on Top at all during my unboxing. I was like, I need coffee beans or something. We had gone through several fragrances, and then when it got to Cherry on Top, it was not at all what I envisioned it to be, and I've never tried the original. So in the notes for this, it says it has red fruits and cherry on top. So I'm expecting this to open up really sweet, possibly tart, but very present. And then we have in the mid raspberry blossom, tear flower, in the base vanilla, cotton candy, and then caramel. This fragrance is really light, really aromatic. I wasn't able to detect it during that unboxing, but when I did do the wear test and then also got to do a couple of combos with it, it turned out to be really enjoyable. So the final verdict for me on Cherry on Top is definite winner, very layerable. And, you know, it didn't hit me during the video, but it is definitely really reminiscent to the way that Baccarat Rouge 540 performs, okay? That peekaboo, airy type feel that this iconic fragrance here, you know, has in it is what we get on the Cherry on Top. The original fragrance that this is inspired by is called, it's Thomas Kosmala's Candy, I believe. I don't get a heavy dose of cotton candy. Some people get the cotton candy feel from Baccarat Rouge, and then also from the extract version, the red bottle, okay? Some people get it from that fragrance too. I'm not getting a heavy cotton candy, but I am getting just the urge to definitely combine with cotton candy. I mean, why not? Give it a little decadent feel. This is extremely aromatic. It does the peekaboo, you know, and it performs much like your Baccarat Rouge. So if you're anosmic, which means if you cannot detect it on yourself at all, you know, you cannot smell this fragrance and it's not enjoyable for you, then Cherry on Top won't be either, okay? Because it just acts that way. Now longevity though, however, is days. This will stay on your clothes. It will cling to your skin, but it is not really loud, okay? It's not a loud fragrance. This is a peekaboo. Comes in, it's like, oh, who's that? It's me. I smell great. It leaves a nice little sillage, a nice little trail, and it lends itself to just some beautiful layering, okay? So primarily, what do I get from the scent itself? In the opening, I do get like a metallic smell. Yeah, like a really almost wanting to lean salty, a little bit metallic. You know, like if this were silver, that's what I'm smelling. And then as it starts to settle down, dry down on your skin, you're going to get a really sweet, sugary feel. I guess to some people, they may pick up cotton candy on that. For me, I like my cotton candies to smell either fruity or lactonic. So if they're just straight up sugary, like sugar, then that to me, it doesn't give me cotton candy, even though that's the way cotton candy tastes, right? Like an airy, sugary, taste. So yeah, I guess if you want to say that is what is giving this fragrance cotton candy, by all means, I agree. All right, so I did wear this fragrance overnight, you guys, and it did last. It went the distance, and it was extremely enjoyable. When I woke up, I was like, oh, that's me. I smell sweet and just really good, okay? Really nice. I would say office safe for sure. I mean, you do have to get pretty close, but surprisingly, it does leave a trail, okay? A really sweet one. A sweet, sugary, airy trail. Okay, guys, really similar fragrances to this. Well, I already mentioned the Baccarat Rouge 540, extremely similar in the way that it performs, okay? However, this does have that cherry tone in it, but we're not talking about an almond cherry, a really strong, detectable cherry. If I did not know there was cherry in here, I wouldn't be able to say that. It did have it. Very similar to the way Ariana Grande's REM 2.0 came across to me. I had no idea it had, I think I knew it had red fruits, but not cherry. Yeah, this is what it's also giving me. So the fairly new fragrance here by Ariana Grande called REM 2.0. So this the second one of that line. I really like the original REM. It has that lavender, boyfriend type scent. Oh yeah, this one has a way different air to it. But that little cherry tone that's in here, that is also in Paris Hilton's fragrance. I want to say it's called Dazzle. There's a cherry in there as well. That's what I get here, okay? Just talking about how the cherry portrays itself. I read up that a lot of people think that this fragrance leans towards the Burberry Her Elixir. And the Burberry Her Intense. I have both those bottles here. If you don't want to dish out the cash for the Burberry Her Elixir, you guys, there's this fragrance called Now Women. Rave. I want to say it's a Lattafa. Yeah, I think it's the Lattafa Rave Now Women. This smells nearly identical to me. There's just a tiny different air to it, but yeah, these are really similar in scent and really affordable, like $20 a bottle for this one. But anyways, do I think it smells like this? Not really. That's my personal opinion. There's a lot of people who believe that the original Burberry Her, which I do not own because on my skin, it just doesn't jive. It goes very syrupy, okay? It lands on my skin. I love the way it smells in the bottle, and then it lands on my skin, and it just throughout the day just turns, it's not my favorite. Okay, it's just not my super favorite. But a lot of people say that the original Burberry Her, smells very similar to this, and it's the same perfumer, so why not? Okay, we got the Maison Francis Kirk Jean, same perfumer. Anyway, so here. Oh, somebody's calling, but I'm not going to answer it. These Burberry Hers, you guys, people are saying, the original Thomas, I was going to say Kankala, Kasmala, is that how you say it? That fragrance, is, this one's inspired by it, and that one supposedly gives a more of an air to this. I don't know. I've never tried it. I don't think I have. If I were to have to say, there's another fragrance that smells, and it's the original fragrance of this one. I just didn't bring it. The Ariana Grande Cloud, you guys. That one definitely gives Baccarat Rouge 540 in the air. People are like, are you wearing Baccarat Rouge 540 when you wear Ariana Grande Cloud? I would say not the 2.0, but the pink, okay? The pink one here by the Cloud Pink. Oh, this one has also that undisclosed little fruit to it. This pink, Lord knows what, is in there. And yes, I would say that this also gives an air, okay? Did I wear this together with this and throw in some body care, some Marshmallow Crush by Perfumes de Cherie? My recent go-to for marshmallow body care? Yes, I sure did, and it was extremely enjoyable. So you can do any of that, you guys, if you're gonna want to do a combo. I would say that this acts almost, I have a little fuzz. This acts almost like an aroma bond, like an agent, I would say, kind of like an amplifier of fragrances, because when I wore this underneath this, ooh, I was like, this is singing. It is just it's treating me very nicely. And like I said, it did last all day, I mean all night on its own. So yeah, I mean, I did enjoy this fragrance, you guys. I really, really did. Now, if you want to do a combo and combine this fragrance and really, really accentuate the cherry, I have a couple things here. A really affordable one gifted to me by Shimmer Luxe a long time ago. This is called Le Rive Fleur de Femme, okay? So Fleur de Femme here has that wonderful tone to it, that cherry tone, just really reminiscent to the Dior line, the Dior Poison Girl even, okay? So you can do this as well if you want to add a different air to it, and a more pronounced berry cherry tone, okay? Another route that you could go, and I actually did this once. I wore this a couple of times and I don't feel like I dented it too much, but I did get to wear it. I have this cherry almond creme or cream. No creme, it has an asterisk, or an accent. This is called Cherry Almond Cream Perfume Oil Roll-On. This is also gifted by Shimmer Luxe. Oh, isn't it awesome to have fragrant friends? This is a cherry almond cream. They do not have it on the site right now, but this is by Sweet Clementine Soaps. Ooh, I got on there to see if this was available right now. It is not, but they have a couple of other really nice contenders that I wouldn't mind trying. They have like, oh my gosh, oh, that smell. This gives that like really nostalgic Jergens almond scent, the cream and the hand wash. Yes, a very pronounced cherry, you guys. Cherry almond. I mean, that's just what it is. Oh, it smells so good. Putting this underneath the cherry on top gave it that sensational cherry, that I personally don't get a huge dose of in this fragrance. So yeah, by all means, I'll link this. It's an Etsy shop, this one, Sweet Clementine Soaps. They really have some nice options and some amazing reviews on a handful. I need to place an order, okay? Because they are, ouch, sorry. They are really affordable, all right? And they smell so good. I know because I have that, and the shelf life on this is amazing. They smell brand new, okay? All right, guys, that was it for cherry on top, unless, you have any questions for me down there in the comment section. Really quick rundown I want to give you guys on this Sweet Tooth Society, also here by Moments by KAIR, that I wear tested. There's a fly in here trying to get our watermelon. When I did the unboxing, I did mention that the Sweet Tooth Society had a really salty air to it, and it sure does. It still does. It's just supposed to be so many reviews talking about this is a watermelon Jolly Rancher. This is by, who is it by? I didn't write it down. Is it Sniff? I want to say it's Sniff, you guys. Oh, anyways, I get a really dry, I'll put it here again. I get a really, really dry, not Jolly Rancher, musky scent, but it is sweet and it does give a whiff of watermelon, okay? So for that reason, I'm like, okay, this could also be used as a layering base to kind of amplify my other watermelon fragrances. So I do have a fragrance recently that it gives this air, and it's called Wave Child. I do have the Wave Runner by Dua. And then, do I have another one by another brand? I might have ordered the Heaven Sent by Shannon. I can't remember. But it's not my favorite, okay? My favorite watermelon, just to let you guys know. So this is more, you know, Sweet Tooth Society here is not watermelon Jolly Rancher to me. But if you want to go the watermelon adult beverage route, you guys, then I would go with none other than D&G's L'Imperatrice. I have not tried the most recent one. My friend here, Carla, has messaged me that she really liked it. She tried it at Sephora. I'm not sure if she bought it, but I know she really liked it. I want to try it because this is my watermelon, you know, goat. This is L'Imperatrice. It smells exactly like a watermelon, just so refreshing. It's very nostalgic to me at this point. Yeah, that would combine wonderfully because this does have, you know, just goes about 6 hours, so you're not going to get a huge wear out of it. But I do also have a roller ball to amplify the scent. And then, you know, nowadays I have the watermelon body glaze from Beauty Canvas and, you know, things that could accentuate this, no problem. So yeah, I would say that the notes for this, which I have not gone over, are watermelon and raspberry at the top, candy, sugar, and violet in the middle, which is what I think is giving me that, like, it wants to lean very musky, dry, like some of your Le Labos fragrances, or your, like, which one's coming to mind right now? Ghost, something Ghost. Mojave Ghost by Redo. Okay, that's also what this gives an air to. It doesn't smell exactly, of course, like it. I'm just saying the feel of the fragrance, okay? Is really dry, woodsy scent. What else? Oh, Bal de Fric also, but Bal de Fric by Byredo has like this peppery nuance, peppery tone to it, and it's even drier, okay, than the other fragrance. So for that reason, because this gives that woodsy feel and reminds me so much of the Byredos, I just like have a need to combine this with some pear. I love this tone with pear. I just do. It's just so good with pear. I know it's watermelon right here, but it's more dry than that, and it's not like super fruity watermelon to me. Oh yeah, no. Oh, but it's so good. It has that just sweet scent to it as well. So it starts out salty, okay? Then it just kind of, as it's drying down, it will give you that musky feel, really nice sweet tone to it as well. And it's just going to be a great layerable fragrance. So nice woodsy tone fragrance. I also think this would go beautiful with apple. You know, anything that goes nice with a dry woodsy musk. Ooh, very nice. And then it'll be a laster for sure. It was a laster. Wore it overnight as well, and it lasted. So we have some really nice fragrances here by Moments by KAIR, something a little different than what I normally gravitate to from them, which is your really rich, decadent gourmands, your hardcore marshmallows and, you know, cotton candy and fruits. Even though they do have fruits on the label and all of that, you know, the fragrances themselves are different and, you know, exactly like what we talked about in this video. So I did want to definitely give you guys a real nice deep dive into these two because I was extremely confused by the scent during my unboxing. So I wanted to start off with that, you guys, but we will definitely be moving it along into other fragrances and some more unboxings. We have some Gourmands that came a long time ago. I'll just show you the little box here from Scent Split that I never got to deep dive with you guys. I'll just give you a little preview of what we have in here. We have fragrances like Melipona or Meliponia. I don't know if there's an Enye on there. Dulces Fundamentum, Lumi. Then we have Vanilla Crush by Gleam, and then we have Vanille by Vanille 12, I'm sorry, and Vanille 8 by Francesca del Oro. Okay, so we have some Gourmand vanillas in here as well. I'll probably combine it with the other Gourmand haul, little sample haul that I did from the Fragment when we ordered our backup bottle of Setsana's In Love Someday. Okay, then we have our Heaven Sent by Shannon's Marshmallow Goddess. I think I'll do this unboxing next, you guys, because I just cannot. I need to know what Marshmallow Goddess smells like, okay? Especially before her Black Friday sale. I need to know. Okay, that was it for today. I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking this out, little deep dive here on these two fragrances. And we're going to keep it going. I appreciate you. Thank you. You have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.